Hello everyone, I just thought I'd take out my precious book today. I haven't worked in it for quite a while. I'm still doing bits and pieces in my room, thoroughly enjoying it, so I'm in no hurry to, have it completely finished in record time or anything. It's something I've looked forward to for such a long time. I'm enjoying putting things where I want them. Anyway, so I thought I'd take the precious book out today. I've grabbed a few packets out. Whether I use these particular ones, I don't know, but I've just sort of grabbed a handful, put them here so I can look through them. And I thought I might do a little bit of work in this today. It's been such a long time, hasn't it? What's that? Oh, it's a thread. Okay, so just have to re-familiarise myself a little bit. I thought I might like to make a pocket today, actually. And also, when I was grabbing it out, I saw this and I thought, this one's from Trisha. And this is a beautiful antique lace that her husband bought her for Christmas, if I recall. Yes, it's an antique piece of lace. Her husband bought it for her for Christmas. And it's the perfect size. Look at that. And I'm just going to stitch that in there and have it as a little flip, actually. So it's like in between the pages, much the same as how I've used this this French napkin or handkerchief from Lilla. I think that's a nice way to use some of the larger things, and it's nice because you get to see the whole pattern of that particular piece of lace. So I'm going to insert that there, but I thought I might like to make a pocket, and I've got this one here, and this is from Lacey Collage, I think it is. Oh, she does beautiful work. It's very, almost a little bit whimsical. Whoops, there's an address there. Okay, so Lacey's precious thing was lace from her daughter's dress that she wore at her baby shower. The baby shower was a high tea, and everybody dressed up like in the Victorian era. Lacey's mother brought the dress for her daughter. It's from the 1800s. And this is a piece of the lace from that dress. Isn't it gorgeous? And I thought that might make a lovely pocket. And there's also a piece of lace from a dress from the 1940s. Yes, and some mother of pearl buttons as well. So, I thought if I make, all right, so this is the lace from her daughter's dress, the one precious thing, that's right. If I make a pocket, I can put some precious things in the pocket as well, because not everything I feel can be cut up. There's a couple of things people sent me, oh, that's so pretty, that I really wouldn't want to cut. Like if some things are already cut, it's easy enough to cut it, but I don't want to be the one to ruin a perfect specimen of something, by cutting it. I hope you know what I mean there. And I thought maybe I could make a little ruffled, maybe 2 layers, and make a pocket on this page. There's a good amount of this, see? Lacey was very generous. Gee, it's pretty, isn't it? It's so pretty, and it's very fine. So I'm thinking, just making sure I'm in shot there. There we go. 1, 2, 3. and there's a bit of a rip in it there. And then we've got, so 1, 2.5. Okay, so we'd have 2 really nice ruffly layers, but they don't have to be overly ruffled. So it'll be like that, and kind of just to get an idea. Like that. And I'll have to use some fabric for the back of the pocket as well. So kind of like that. Nicely ruffled, because it would have originally been ruffled. Anyway, oh, it's so pretty, isn't it? So we'll do that, and I'll find a piece of lace to use for the back of the pocket. In fact, there's some eyelet trim here. I wonder if we could use that. This is from Jordana Dean. And there's a couple of pieces of, I found some antique laces that I thought were precious. They are wrapped in a lovely eyelet table mat. Okay, so I think we've used some of those laces from Jordana. But look, see this? Either that piece, oh, that's pretty. That's really fine as well. Would complement it. And this is the table mat, see? Or half of the table mat. This is the other part here. Oh, right, okay. Well, there we go. I thought I'd used part. So we've used half of it for there. Maybe we could use the other part, or the middle part. Which part? I'll work it out. For the backing of the pocket there. And that way, that's nice, isn't it? So we can use that as the backing of the pocket. So I'll just pop that under there so I remember. And that's from Jordana Dean. We still have this antique lace here. I don't think we've used any of that yet. There's also this piece. I think we've used that. I think we've used that somewhere through the book. And we also have a beautiful earring here as well. Isn't that gorgeous? Maybe we can use that on a flower or something. It's a clip-on earring too. And then of course we have this beautiful piece of lace as well. Okay, I'll just pop those back in there. Now, I just see, it's going to be a pocket, but I need to do something around it as well. So just let me pop these other things back in here just for the moment so they don't get separated from other things. And see what else I pulled out. I think we've used a bit of this on the pocket here, haven't we? Yes, we have. Okay, and we need a smaller lace, I'm thinking. It's jewels, there are jewels and things. Okay, I shall have a little rustle around and see what I've got here. I'll just turn that off and alright, I've got this bag out, and this is from Claire Barrow, who is Baby Bee Boutique. And she sent a bag full of lovely vintage and antique laces, and I spotted these lovely little applique pieces, and I was thinking maybe I can, and there are 2. Where did that other one go? There's another one there. there is another one. That's my washing machine in the background, just in case you were wondering. I still have to do my housework even when I'm playing. So maybe I can put that there. And then there's this beautiful, isn't that lovely, variegated blue crochet trim here as well. It's come off a garment of some kind. And put a piece of that across there. And let me just move these beautiful things so I don't get things mixed up. So that's from Claire. And that was from Jordana. And then there's from Irene. She sent me a few things. Doilies from the op shops, and Irene is seriously scrapping. And sorry about the crinkles, we did use, I think we've used one of her doilies on this one here. But there's another one in here, and it's not so much the doily part. Oh, it's so pretty, isn't it? I was going to use the lace at the moment of this one to put around the page to trim the lace off and stitch it to the top part of that page, maybe all the way down if there's enough, so it'll sit kind of like that, because I do like that lace around the edge of it, and then we can use the doily further along somewhere. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. Unless I find another lace. I have been looking for one. Let me just see in here, rather than cut that up completely first. Oh, we've used that one before. Use that one at the moment. Oh, that's so... Look at that beautiful butterfly there. I wonder if we can use that there like that. That's pretty. And this is from Eliza Kogaloa. And Eliza, alright, so Eliza sent beautiful laces. She also sent these gorgeous pearls down here and the butterfly, and they came from an antiques fair, from a vintage fair a few years ago. And to her eyes, they are unique and precious, and indeed they are. So I think I might use the butterfly there. What do you think? Would it be better there? Or, oh, no, it might get too bent. Oh, though that does look pretty, doesn't it? I kind of like it there. I do. And then have the... Where's that lace? Oh, the lace from the doily going around the edge there. I think so. Okay, well... That's what I'm going to do, and then I will come back and show you what I've done. I just thought I'd show you how I cut the pocket out before I sewed it. I've cut the corner of that piece of napkin doily like that, and I will have that right like that. That will make the base of the pocket that'll be sewn on like that, and then the ruffles will be attached over the top of it there, and there. I'll attach the ruffles before I stitch this to the page, and I'll explain the rest of it when I've done all that. Okay, so I've stitched that on there, that piece, that beautiful antique lace from Trisha. I have done all my ruffles. I haven't covered the stitch line there because I wanted to be able to see the old fabric of this beautiful dress ruffle. So the bottom one I've curved a little bit, as you can see. It's got a bit of, maybe not quite even, but it's got a bit of a curve in it. And then that one's straight. I've put some of this beautiful crochet trim from Claire, and the butterfly, and the these little appliques are from Claire around the edge there, and so is this crochet trim. The butterfly is from Eliza. And I've also, this lovely lace that came from Eliza was a little bit longer there with the plain mesh. So I trimmed the mesh off and then cut that in half. And I've just made a little ruffle around the edge from that as well, just so that, you know, the crochet trim from the doily from Irene had something behind it. It just kind of looked nice. So I've used that. And I've also used this lovely doily napkin from Jordana. And what I thought, ended up putting the butterfly up here instead of here. And so all the pockets sewn in there. But these pieces also came from Eliza. And I thought I might just use this beautiful delicate lace and a little bit of seam binding, and perhaps just make a bow for the front. What do you think? It might just finish it off nicely, because I did like the butterfly there, but I also liked it at the top a little bit more than I liked it down the bottom for some reason. So it kind of joined those other two appliques together. So let's, now you all know I'm not the best bow maker. So, and I do have a bow maker, but we're just doing this like this. So I could maybe a bit smaller perhaps. Like that. I can fuss around with it when I stitch it in actually to position it properly, but I kind of like the idea of that there with the old laces. And I will stitch that there. That way we still get a bit of this pretty blue. And if I can, that's a bit bright, that blue, but I'm quite sure there's other things, like there might be a jewel or something, and I can put a little bit up here of blue as well. I need to, you know, I will come across things as I go through these bags of things. Unless I just put, no, I kind of beading or something I think would be nicer. Oh, see, there's that beautiful blue. Oh, I wonder, this is Jordana's as well. This gorgeous earring. I wonder if we could put that there. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? And it's beautiful. I think that's what we're going to do. I will have to take the back off it though, because that will makes it doubly thick. And put it on there. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. What does Jordana say about the earring again. The earring is half of a pear. Okay, so yes, she found the antique laces and she thought they were precious. They are wrapped in a lovely eyelet table mat, which we've used under here as well. And the earring is half of a pair of a bat. Yeah, that's it. That's what it says. So well, that's good. We've managed to use a lot of pretty much everything Jordana sent, except I think this piece here. So I will put that back in there. That's lovely. And we'll do that. And we've used the pieces from Eliza. And that's Eliza Kogalore. Oh, look at that gorgeous. Isn't it beautiful, that card? It's beautiful. We haven't used the beautiful pearls yet, though, or the rest of this lace, so I will put that back. Keep that little bit there as well, and I'll put that back. But that's good. I'm happy with that page. What I thought... Whoops. Lacey sent these gorgeous mother of pearl buttons, and I love the card they're on. Maybe that will fit in there just beautifully. And I can tuck things in there as well, behind there. Things, you know, I may use, but I may just keep them as keepsakes, because how lovely is that? I know she's put the back of the card on, but there's no stitching on the back, so she's glued it to this card. It's just so pretty, isn't it? So pretty. So I think that will go in there, and maybe some other things will at some stage as well. But for the time being, I've got to attach that bow and write everything in my book as well. Oh, I do like that. That's lovely. So another pocket page, but that's good. We've managed to use quite a few things today. Okay, thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.